Hello and welcome back to Strongwoman High's Life is a Mishmash. I'm Becca and today we have a very special guest with us, Rebecca Jackson.
Yes.
And
Bex is fine.
Bex, nice. No, this is the problem with the name Rebecca, isn't it? Is you've got so many options for nicknames. I just got called Becca and I don't even feel like I chose to be a Becca.
No.
But I am just a Becca now. But yeah, it's how it goes.
Becca or Bex.
Yeah. Have you ever got Becky? I'm not a big fan of Becky.
Yeah, so I'm not funny.
I don't like it.
My Bex is cool.
Yeah, Bex is cool, isn't it? Yeah, Bex is really cool. But you might have noticed as well, we're in a slightly different venue today because today we are at Rosie Abercrombie's gym, Shelter of Strength in Newcastle upon Lyme. So we're going out of our way, aren't we now? Going and doing some on-site visits, which is very exciting. Unfortunately, we did try and film your podcast, didn't we? Didn't go particularly well due to signal issues. So we're doing it in person, so we can't have any signal issues today. So do you want to give a little bit of a brief introduction, elevator pitch to who you are, what you're all about, that type of jazz?
So I'm Bex. I've just finished my 3rd year of training in Strongwoman. I do absolutely love it. This is my little sanctuary at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've just finished a bit of training when you come, actually. So axle overhead ready for Natties in February.
Exciting, yeah.
Other than training, I work full-time as a PA, a private PA for a lovely lady. I take care of all of her healthcare needs. I volunteer as a boxing coach as well at my local amateur club where I used to compete.
Nice.
And I do a bit of a mentoring at the local high school I used to go to, so I'm a busy lady.
Yeah, it sounds very busy, absolutely.
I need to be busy, I think.
Yeah.
My mind needs to be busy with lots of things.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's always better to be busy, isn't it? Because then you're just on to the next thing. You don't have enough time to dwell on anything, do you? You're just cracking on to the next thing, moving on forwards all of the time. Absolutely. So what got you into Strongwoman at the start then?
I know I've always been a fan all my life, even as a kid, watching it like the strong men on the telly.
Yeah.
There wasn't many strong women then, but I'm glad there is now. And I've just loved it, watching them pull lorries and flip tyres and lift big rocks.
Yeah.
And I thought, I really love that. Maybe one day. And then obviously I was competing in boxing and I was coming to the end of what's a healthy age to keep competing.
Right.
You advise when you turn 40, you shouldn't really compete in boxing anymore.
Right.
It's not really safe because of your brain and stuff.
Mm.
And I'd had quite a lot of fights, lots of training, lots of sparring.
Yeah.
So my goal was 15 fights or boxing matches, and that's what I did.
Wow, that's amazing.
I finished on a win, which was good. Otherwise, I would have carried on.
Yeah, you can't finish on a loss, can you?
No, I started on a win, finished on a win.
Lovely. Good odds. I like it. How long were you boxing then before you started Strongwoman?
I started really late. Like, I started training when I was about 36. So I started very, very late in lots of things for whatever reason. Firstly, I did like boxing fitness, like boxercise and stuff. But I got to surf like a couple of years through, and I wanted to learn the more technical side.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a bit of me.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. Then I joined the local amateur club, which is Market Drayton Boxing Club. And then it all changed then. Hard sparring. I was like, I actually do like this.
Yeah.
My nickname was called Sweet But Psycho.
Sweet But Psycho, nice. Good nickname.
Which does actually work well with me.
Yeah.
I'm a nutter that likes all the stuff that hurts.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like doing the horrible things. Like I'd plank for minutes and minutes. I just wanted to beat everyone. So the competitiveness is there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the one thing with boxing, I don't like being hit in the face. I really don't. I feel like it's a fairly natural reaction, I think, for most people. But unless you're getting it done a lot to you, it's very
Have
hard
you
to
tried
get
it?
used to.
Have you
Yeah, I've tried a couple of times. I did a bit of like Thai boxing and I did a bit of MMA, and each time I've done it, I did a bit of MMA at the beginning of this year. Well, this podcast will be out in 2026,
Yeah.
but last year, beginning of 2025, I joined an MMA gym and did a couple of like sessions of sparring, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Because the minute I get hit in the face, I'm just like, no, don't want to be involved anymore. I'm out. I'm done. How did you find all of that then?
It's weird. I mean, it's not my favourite thing, but sometimes in a match, I kind of just needed that one to feel it, and then I think, oh, right, that's it now. That's it. Just like lighting a fire in your belly.
Yeah.
You just travel up your body, and that was it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No feeling like it when that bell rings or you're walking out.
Yeah. 100%.
So I've done amateur stuff for England boxing and some white collar things. They're two very different.
Yeah,
things,
absolutely.
Yeah, like white collar, when you're waiting in the back, your music comes on.
Yeah.
Like your favourite tune or whatever. That's a good feeling.
Do you not get nervous though?
I did it first, but then I just got used to it. And I used the nerves as fire in your belly and as a channel. In there.
Oh, amazing.
Because I had some quite, like I was lucky enough, one of my white collars I got invited to the Old Hall in London.
Yeah.
Which is like a huge boxing event place. They call it the Mecca of boxing.
Right.
They said, oh, I've got this girl. Do you fancy having a go with her? I'm like, all right. It's like, what's her name? And they said, her name's Kayla the Killer.
Oh,
like,
God.
Like, all right, I'll do it.
Doesn't sound great, but okay.
Yeah. But it was fun. So I trained so hard. I watched a clip of this girl and thought, oh my God, she looks a bit scary.
Yeah.
Like, come on then. Like you say, you only live once, and I'll do the craziest things and put myself forward for naughty things.
Yeah.
That's the sweet but psycho bit in me.
Yeah.
That's what I had for my first walkout song.
Was it?
Song Sweet but Psycho.
Amazing. Well, it fits the brand, doesn't it? On brand.
So got that was like a filmed one. So that was quite exciting. Walking out at the York Hall.
I bet, yeah.
I walked out to lots of booze. Except it was, on the road in her back garden.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like being booed.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I had lots of cheers.
Oh, amazing. What a great...
And a pretty busted up nose.
Oh, God. Oh, not such a great experience then, but a good overall experience.
Yeah, it was just a war, and I think that's my favourite one.
Yeah.
Out of all 15, that was my favourite. It was just war.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah, proper intense match.
Twist up nose, two black eyes. But I never felt so alive, and that's what I loved about boxing.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
And that's why I love being a coach now. You get to excite these younger kids coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. We're passing on that knowledge as well, aren't you? And passing on your excitement that you knew you had back then to other people as well. Because I find the same with strongman or strength coaching now. When people like hit PBs or do really well in the gym, that brings back my excitement for it a lot of the time as well. Because I'm like, I remember being like that. I remember being like, yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
So it's just a lovely like full circle moment, isn't it? No.
That's nice. You've got to try and get them involved in sports.
Yeah.
And boxing's just so disciplined.
Yeah.
You've got to watch what you eat and train really hard. If you want to win these fights for in the boxing and stuff, you've got to train your socks off.
Yeah.
Time to be messing about having lots of McDonald's and
and
this and that. You've got to,
take it
you've got
seriously.
coaches look after you, but you've got to watch your weight and lots of things.
Yeah, 100%. Were you sporty then growing up at all, or not really?
Yeah, I did jiu-jitsu for a couple of years through high school. I think I just liked combat-y things.
Yeah, just like fighting people.
Yeah. But I'm the least violent person. I'm just a softie.
Doesn't like a confrontation, but you get her in the ring. She'll
I
bite you.
like controlled aggression.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I just need that in my life.
Yeah. Need that outlet somewhere so that it doesn't come into your personal life.
I've done lots of different things. It's like through school, I did a bit of cross country, a little bit of track and field, but I really love jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. I love jiu-jitsu.
Just punching, it was kicking, you get to throw people on the ground.
Yeah. See, that's what I like about the jiu-jitsu stuff is you're not worrying about people punching you in the face. You're worried about them strangling you, but you're not worried about the punching in the face coming. And I find it's slightly more controlled, and you've got a bit more time to think, haven't you? Because you're not getting battered instantly.
Yeah. It's just fun.
Yeah, good fun. Yeah. No, amazing. Quickly tell us, how did you get into Strongwoman then? Like, what was your journey into Strongwoman?
So I got to my 15th fight, and luckily that went well.
Yeah.
I heard about this strength gym opening up in Market Drayton, and I went to pay the visit, and met the lady there, Teresa.
Yeah.
Teresa Sesnick, and I had a little chat with her, and I was just looking around, and I could see like the stones and a yoke and different things. I thought, I want to train here.
Yeah.
And I knew straight away I would like it. I've watched it so for many years on the telly and stuff. I mean, it's very different than training.
Yeah.
And I was like, have you got any openings? Going to come and have a training session and whatever? She goes, I am taking on clients. And I went the week after for like a tester session, and I just really loved it.
Nice.
She said, how much can you deadlift? I don't know, I've never tried.
Let's find out.
So did a few, and I don't know what we went up to. It was over 100 or whatever. She's like, oh, that's all right. And I remember she was testing strict presses.
Yeah.
I've never tried it before, and I think I did something like 30 odd or something. She's like, that's really good considering you've never tried it.
100%, yeah.
I was like, can I try and pick that stone up? She's like, no, not
yet. Too excited too soon.
And you know, I trained with Teresa was my coach for 2 years. And then I loved training at the gym.
Yeah.
And the people I met, you become a family, the same as here. And then unfortunately, the business closed, and she took a change of careers and stuff. So
yeah, had to find a new home.
Yeah,
with Rosie.
I do feel at home here.
Yeah, it's a good little gym. I mean, this is the second time I've been down, and I do like this gym. And Rosie is just such a knowledgeable coach, isn't she? She's got so much information at her fingertips all of the time. She's very similar to Josh, who coaches her. Yeah. They're both just so intense with strongman, which is great. Sometimes a little bit too much, but if you want a question answered in strongman, though, they're people's go-to, aren't they? 100%.
She's a great coach, and I was just looking on my Instagram story last night, thinking, oh yeah, I've done a lot since. I've been with Rosie since February this year.
Yeah.
She's really brought me on with my competing.
Yeah.
Brought me on as an athlete and things. Making some huge improvements now.
Amazing. So then, let's go on to the actual questions of the podcast, because I love doing a little tangent at the beginning. So what has been your Strongwoman high?
Other than, I think there's so many.
Yeah.
Because I love it so much. One of them I always think is the people you meet. Especially like the people here in this gym.
Yeah.
You do become a family, a little team.
Yeah.
Other than the people you meet, for me, it's how you feel on the comp floor.
Yeah.
Because I love that moment, just before they call your name out. Getting yourself in the mood, you're fired up.
Yeah.
They call you out, and then your stomach goes, and then like your supporters in there, and they give you a little cheer if you've got someone there.
Yeah.
If not, I always feel so fired up.
100%.
And I wait for that whistle, just like I did in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
When that whistle goes, it's go time.
Yeah, just switch on, ready to go.
I just like the feeling in your belly. That's a big high for me. It's about feeling alive, ready to go.
It's a really good way to look at that as well, I feel like, because most people at that moment, like I know, especially for me when I compete, even always that first event for me, I get exactly the same feeling where you feel a little bit sick and you're like, oh my God. And I'm really bad for going, you're nervous, you're scared.
Yeah.
And I take that feeling as being scared. But I love what you've said there, that's the feeling of feeling alive.
A part of it is nerves.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But I think the way that you can frame it in your head makes a massive difference to how you feel overall, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you're framing it as, no, I'm excited. This is an excited feeling and I'm ready to go. Whereas like me, I'm like, oh my God, maybe I can't do this at all.
Yeah.
And you can let all those bad thoughts come into your head and then you've got the potential then for things to go wrong, haven't you? Whereas you're just going, no, I'm well up for this.
I'm just ready for it. I've trained damn hard and I'm here now to get it done.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think about it different now. That's something that Rosie's helped me with.
Yeah.
How I think, feel, and going into a comp.
Did you used to be more nervous then?
God, yeah, I shit my pants. I still do a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
especially the last few comps. I've
Mm.
really overcome nerves, I feel.
Yeah.
Which I feel in such a better place now going forward to next year.
Yeah, absolutely. And you competed last weekend, didn't you? The I don't know what it was called.
The AL Fitness Masters Championships.
Yeah, that was
It's our first one of that kind. It was so ace.
Yeah, it looked like such a good comp 'cause it was in Loughborough University, wasn't it? Yeah.
I liked it. It was so open.
It's such a good venue. That I think they should do more comps there. But yeah, I totally agree. It's a great venue.
Yeah.
And how did you get on?
Good. I mean, I come second. There wasn't many of us in the open weight Masters ladies, so there was only 3 of us. But it was good.
Yeah.
I overcome some nerves I normally struggle with overhead nerves.
Yeah.
And that sometimes goes to pot. But it didn't this time.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, I come third out of 3 on that particular event, but huge progress.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing with competitions, isn't it? Is sometimes it's not the outcome, it's not where you've placed in the competition, it's how you feel after the event.
That was my favourite event out of the all, and it's normally my worst one for kind of underachieving on.
Yeah.
What I know I'm capable of.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the nerves for overhead, it just catches you out, doesn't it? And it's a difficult event to do anyway, pushing anything over your head. So
it's scary. It's heavy up what you're pushing over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's usually the first event as well, isn't it? So you get your first event nerves and overhead nerves
it was
together.
second this time, which I liked.
Yeah, deadlift first. I'm not doing a deadlift first.
I lost myself in the deadlifts. I did way more than I needed to.
Yeah.
Because I was just oblivious to what was going on either side of me.
Yeah.
You was in the 3 and I was in the middle.
Yeah.
I had Naomi as my judge. I was just rapping and staring her down. I think I only had to do 5, but I didn't realise they'd stop, so I just kept going.
Yeah.
I think I did like 11 and I didn't need to.
It doesn't matter.
It was just being in that zone, indulging yourself, and that feeling I was talking about.
Yeah.
So let's just go.
Yeah.
You're only here once. Let's just do it.
100%. And I love that. I think as well, like, especially when you're fairly new to competing, like within the first few years of competing, going all out in events to get those feelings is the best thing to possibly do. Like, you don't need to play it tactical or sensible because you just want to see what you can do on the day.
But my goal though for this particular one was I had targets for each event that I really wanted to hit, and I did that.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
And come second overall, which was a bonus.
Absolutely, 100%. No, I do agree. I think for a lot of competitions, setting personal goals for them, because you can't control what other people are going to do. You don't.
No.
You can have an idea of what your competitors are going to do, but really, you don't know because not everyone's posting everything to social media, are they? So, if you set your own specific goals, it's a lot easier to focus on controlling those than what anything else is going on around you, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, brilliant.
It's good. A really good comp to finish on that was.
Yeah, no, definitely. A good one for the end of the year. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so Strongwoman has then. You've had fucking loads. This is great. So we've had the community, we've had the feeling of feeling alive, we've had the last comp of the year. What's your plans for next year? Well, this year now, as the episode will be out.
Yeah, so next one booked in is Natters in February.
Nice.
I did it last year, kind of as a last minute thing. I'd only been with Rosie for a couple of weeks, so I was just getting used to each other.
Yeah.
It's like a client coach partnership type of thing.
Yeah.
And that was going well. I thought, why not? Just do it. That's just what I do.
Yeah.
It didn't go that great for me. I felt like I underperformed on most things.
Yeah.
So I was so gutted after. I thought, right, I'm going to have to do it again now next year.
Yeah. Redemption.
Yeah. I did enjoy it. Do you know what sticks out for me from that particular comp? Was I was so nervous.
Yeah.
And I met some really cool people. And the one that sticks out was Avril.
Oh, yeah.
And she made me feel so at ease. Obviously, Rosie was there and some teammates. But in the back, when you're in the hustle and the bustle and warming up, she was so nice to me. Took me under her wing a bit. And I'll never forget that moment. So thank Avril.
She's such a legend, isn't she? Absolutely.
Look forward to see her again.
Yeah, she's just a great person to be at.
We message a fair bit as well, like saying, "Oh God, well done on that lift," and it's nice.
Yeah,
I like that community part.
Yeah, you make such good friends in this sport, don't you? Like, I think the majority of my friends now that I have as an adult are all from Strongman. Like, I've met majority of my friends that I have from it. So it's amazing the community that you can build in the sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love it. So Natty England's next year then. So Masters Opens are we doing?
Yeah, for this time. I'm planning to go down to 82s.
Hell yeah, come and join us in the 82s.
Like, I agree with Rosie. I'm not meant to be an open weight.
Yeah.
I've been very light before. I used to compete boxing at 74, 75.
Did you?
Yeah. I've been in lots of different weights.
Yeah.
I was very healthily overweight at one point. I was in quite a bad way. Actually, that's one of my things here.
Oh,
I thought, well, let's try. So this was my biggest achievement through weight loss. I joined Slimming World.
Yeah.
And I was 23 stone when I joined.
Oh my God.
And this was my goal, so to lose half my body weight.
11.5 stone is huge. Were you training as well, or were you just doing the Slimming World diet?
Just Slimming World diet. It was in between sports and stuff, and I was having a really bad time.
Yeah.
I was depressed and in a bad way, and I recently got, at the time, diagnosed with PTSD.
Right.
So I was coming to terms with that and trying to find a positive way forward.
Yeah.
And it was at that point when I was started to get a bit lighter and be able to move better.
Yeah.
That's how I got into boxercise.
Oh wow, amazing. It's crazy that, like, I know that a lot of people have like bad things to say about Slimming World and the diets and stuff like that, but I mean, my mum did Slimming World and she did amazing with it as well. I think it's such a good, and as well, it brings the same thing that you get in Strongman. You've got that community aspect, haven't you?
It does me good to be around teams of people. Like the togetherness, the support you get from a team. Yeah. I'm a team player. Yeah. I'm not an individual person. I like being a team player.
Yeah, which seems funnier because you're in very individual-based sports, aren't you now?
I want to win and I'll do my best to win, but then I'll be your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
And that's all I love about, that's another thing I love about the Strongman.
Yeah, it's so supportive, isn't it? Like, it doesn't matter who you are or what level you're at or anything. The majority of people in the sport just want you to do well yourself. Yeah. Like, everyone wants to support everybody else, don't they? Because it's hard work. It's a hard sport to train,
it's
isn't
tough,
it?
it's gritty and just hard.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we all know it, so that's why we're all willing to be like, yes, if you're going to give it a go, then absolutely.
And it hurts quite a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It hurts more than boxing ever did.
Really? Do you think so? Oh, God.
You should see, I've got some black calves from that duck walk.
Oh, I bet. Duck walk's a horrible event, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely awful.
It is, but I did quite like it.
I feel like you like the horrible events, the ones that are really gritty and hard work. You're like, yeah, that's a bit of me.
Yeah, it actually is.
Amazing. Right, well, let's move on then. So let's ruin all the good vibes that we've created and go on to our Strongwoman lows.
Do you know what? I think Strongwoman lows, I think it's post-comp blues sometimes.
Yeah.
Because that's real. Even whether you've done great,
yeah,
I still get a bit of a downer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dead chuffed and everything, but, you know, done some PBs but it's such a high to that point.
Yeah.
For me anyway, I know we're all different. I do get quite low after.
Yeah, I totally agree. I really agree with you. And I don't think we've spoke about it many times on the podcast. I think it's been mentioned, but not regularly. And I do totally agree with you. And I think the biggest thing for me with that is you've got a goal that you're focusing towards, and you base pretty much your entire life around getting to this one goal, and then it's done, and you're like, what now? Where am I going now? What am I going to be doing? Like, what's my day-to-day life looking like? I don't really care what I'm eating. I don't really care what I'm training, because I don't have anything to now focus on. And it's really difficult, isn't it?
That's why I think long-term goals are important as well, not just the short-term ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it just gives you something in the background to constantly think, oh, well, even if I'm not doing this now, I can still focus on that.
Set long-term goals, for sure.
100%.
Because it gets you refocused after you have a little low.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, not just lows from comps you've done well. If, you know, it could be a comp you've underperformed, and that makes me so gutted.
Yeah.
Especially when it's stuff I know it's in the tank.
Yeah.
I know it's there and it just didn't happen. Whether it's because of mistake or nerves or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That for me is proper guts me.
Yeah, it's just disappointing,
I cry.
isn't it?
I really get upset. I cry. I get frustrated.
Yeah.
But then just get back in the gym and think about the long-term goal.
Absolutely. I think, to be honest, for me, I found that I get worse post-comp blues with comps that I do well at than compared to the ones I don't do well at, because when I don't do well or I don't do what I think I should be doing, I think that's just made me want to be in the gym more. Like, I'm like, right, well, I'm going to go in now and I'm going to hit those reps that I didn't hit at comp, and I'm going to force myself to do better, because it's almost, I think because I'm very competitive, it then makes me just a bit more competitive when I haven't done well. Whereas when I've done good, like I remember when I won Worlds in 2023, after that, I was really like, this is shit. This is depressing. One, because no one fucking cared that I'd won it at all. Like, no one was bothered. If you spoke about it outside of Strongman, everyone was like, what do you mean Worlds? What do you mean Naturals? Which weight class were you in? And I was like, well, this is shit. This hasn't panned out how I hoped it to. And I just didn't feel anything.
It's a huge thing, isn't it? Like, you won the world.
Yeah, and like in the moment, I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing. But I remember getting home from Galway and just being like, this is a bit shit. Nothing's changed. Like, I don't know what I expected, whether I thought my life would change after it or not, but nothing changed. And I was just there now without a goal, and I was like, this is a bit shit. Whereas when I've done terrible, like when I did Worlds the year after and I had to pull out because I was so injured, I was like, I can't wait to get back into training. Like, I can't wait. I need to do some rehab. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I was like, a completely different mindset from it, which is mad. And it's hard, isn't it? Because you almost don't enjoy the wins as much then. You're not as excited for the wins, because you know that afterwards you're going to be a bit like, oh, what am I doing now?
Yeah.
It's difficult.
That's a bit tough, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You do need that long-term goal.
Yeah, 100%. What are some of your long-term goals then in the sport?
Quite a big one. Actually.
Say it out now. Get it on the podcast, because I do this all the time. Ooh.
So, 2024, Actually, this is a funny story because I was having a really bad time. It's before I was with Rosie.
Yeah.
I had a bad bit of PTSD. I was in a really dark place. And my coach at the time, Tess, said, why don't you do online qualifiers for this? Just see where you come. I thought, I didn't feel like booking a comp at the time. She's like, give this a try. Just see where you pan up against your category.
Yeah.
And I ended up qualifying.
Amazing.
So she's like, do you want to go? I was like, I mean, I'm not ready for this. Is like the big time people.
Yeah.
Straight.
So this is official Strongman Games, untested world championships.
I'm like, do you know what? Just give me a good focus. And I really needed one at the time. I really did. So I did end up going. And I competed. I didn't come last. I think I come like 17th out of 24.
Hey, that's all nice.
I had so much fun, and I got to lift a car. To do the car walk. Not very much, like about 3 meters.
Doesn't matter, you got to pick it up though.
But you know what? And it was that moment which, at the end, I thought, oh my God, that was so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I zeroed 2 events. I'm not sure I'd zero them now though. I'm feeling much better at athlete.
Hell yeah.
But it was that point I was thought to myself, I actually really want to take this seriously.
Yeah.
I want to compete and be competitive in my field.
Yeah.
Which is in the Masters somewhere, or maybe the 82s next year. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, eventually, a couple of years or whatever, even if it takes me to the over 50s.
Yeah.
I'd like to venture back there.
Get back to OSG. Nice. No, I totally agree.
Got a bit of work to do, but
100%.
I'm in it. I'm all in.
Yeah, it's a really good long-term goal to have, and I think as well you've done it pretty much.
That keeps me going through the levels.
Yeah, you've done exactly the same as the way I did it, because I went to OSG in 2022. 2022? I think so. I'm probably wrong. I have no idea of where I was ever now. I'm terrible with it, but
yeah.
I went to OSG the year of the hurricane anyway, and I was in the Opens, and I just went just to see what it was like, and I did exactly the same. I zeroed 3 out of the 4 events that I did. I only got 1 event, but on that event I did come 12th, so I was over the moon with myself, and it was such a good experience. And I remember coming back from that and being like, right, I am going to take this seriously. I'm going to drop to under 82. I'm going to compete in the 82s, and I'm going to be competitive, and I'm going to get back to Worlds at some point, and I'm going to get to that top 10 in Worlds in the under 82s. And it just lit a fire in me that I was like, I wasn't sure that I was that bothered about, and then I did it, and I was like, I am bothered now.
That's the same for me.
Yeah.
For sure. And then when I came back and swapped over my coaching to Rosie then.
Yeah.
Because I knew I was all in, and I want to do it and get back to there Monday.
Yeah.
Not in a rush.
No.
They've got over 50s. If it takes me till I'm 50,
100%. Well, and we were talking about this on a couple of other podcasts. They're probably going to put an over 60s class in at some point. Like, we can be in this for as long as we want. As long as we keep sensible. Can be in it till we're 70 or 80 at this rate.
Rosie's stuck with me for a long time, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is the thing. It's like, I think that just sticking to those long-term goals and having those focuses. Like, I know for me, one of my biggest long-term goals has been to hit a 200 kilo deadlift raw without a suit.
Yeah.
And I'm probably at least a good year or 2 years off of that. And that goal for me now has been, well, I'm nearly 7 years into the sport now.
It's a good one, though.
It's a good one, yeah, but it's taken some work, and like it's going to take a really long time for me to get there. But I know when I hit it, I'll be over the moon with myself, and then probably be on to the next thing. It'll be a 300 kilo deadlift.
I'm excited to see in February what happens with deadlifts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's your game plan? Because we've got choices, haven't we, for the natural pathway? Yeah. So I think, what is it? The top weight's 200, isn't it? And then is it 175, 155, 120?
I think you have to, what I read, you have to pick on your registration, but the one lower will be down.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to do? Or do you not want to tell anybody?
It's making me look at the deadlifts.
The competitive edge.
I'd love to get the big one. I don't think I'm quite ready this time. I don't think I'm hugely far off.
Yeah.
got a good suited deadlift, but that's very different.
Yeah.
I've done a 210 this year.
Wow.
In a suit.
Amazing.
I've done 180 for a single, but
wow.
I haven't tested it for a long time, more dads.
Yeah.
Because we'll see.
We'll see then.
I feel like it's there at some point.
Yeah.
If anyone's going to get me there, I think it's Rosie.
100%. Yeah.
She gets me. That's why we work so well together.
Yeah.
She gets my little weird quirks and learning techniques and stuff.
Yeah. I think finding a coach that will spend that time with you. I mean, I've been with Molly now for years, and I don't think I know that when she programs me for comps, I will get the results that I want. So, and she's just a great coach. She knows when I'm not quite right, and she'll send me a message like, "Oh, what's going on? Everything all right?" And I'm like, "No." Yeah. Or if I'm doing well, she's like, "Yes, like I know we're on the right track. Like this is really, really working." I think finding that person for you in this sport is just so beneficial. And sometimes it takes a bit of time. Like you're not going to find that person straight away usually, but once you found them, you're like, "This works. Let's stick with it. Build on it."
Yeah, I found my coach, but I am very grateful to Tess in the beginning because she got me dead excited about the sport.
Yeah.
She helped me get quite strong.
Yeah.
Then Rosie's now helped me get technically a lot better.
Yeah.
Still work to be done, but we're really getting there now. I'm dead excited for next year.
It's going to be good, isn't it? It's going to be so good. 2026 feels like it's going to just be a really good, exciting
It's going to happen.
100%, yeah. We're going all out for 2026 if you're listening. We're going all out. Right, let's do the final question then for this section. So, what would you say to yourself when you first started the sport?
Be patient.
That's a very good one, yeah.
It's really easy in the beginning to get PBs and stuff, but it's a time when you start to hit your peak and everything.
Yeah.
And you start failing lifts and everything else. Just be patient.
Yeah.
Stick at it. Celebrate your little wins. I remember we talked about that last time.
Yeah.
Like, get a little PB, share it on your Instagram story.
Yeah.
It's nice when someone says, "Oh, babe, well done on that lift. That's mint."
Yeah.
You know, that's okay to do that. Feel the love.
100%.
Put it out there and celebrate it. Because you're inspiring somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone might think, failed that lift, and they've watched someone else get it, or someone they look up to, or want to win.
Yeah.
I know there's a girl recently got a PB in something. We're quite competitive, but right, you can try and do that now. And I did, I got the PB, but that gave me a bit of fire, so use it however you want, but celebrate them, share them for everyone to see. Because some people don't. Yeah. They're very low-key, and that's good if they're all that way. But especially in the big ones, put it out there. Yeah, it's 100%. Good. And I think you need to have that because a lot of the time, like you said, you need to be patient in this sport. You don't build strength quickly. No. Like it's a long game that you're having to play. And if you can't celebrate the little wins along that journey, then when you do wait for those PBs, like, bloody hell, if I waited to celebrate my deadlift only on a 200 kilo deadlift, I'd be having a shit time now. It would be terrible. I celebrate if I get just a rep PB on deadlifts. Yeah, like it's good. You've got to take those little bits and pieces that add into your journey. Otherwise, what's the point in doing it? And you're not enjoying the journey then, are you? Because you're waiting for the next big thing. And it's okay to have a bad session or a bad week. Yeah, they're normal. It took me a while to get over them, but it comes with the patience, doesn't it? I'm gonna make that big. I'd say bad month, bad 6 months sometimes. Bad year potentially. Think about your long-term goal. Absolutely. 100%. Well, I feel like for me this year, 2025 has not really gone how I wanted. It's like I've not done particularly well at comps that I've done. I've done a few really good ones that I've enjoyed, but I've not trained really very well. I've not really stuck with it. I've sort of gone a bit off track with it. And I think it would have been really easy for me to stop this year and just go, actually, maybe I'm not an athlete anymore. Maybe I can't do the competitions and I'm not quite there anymore. But when I look at it overall, I think
no, like, yeah, you are. There's still things that you want to do. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that the sport's getting more difficult. There's more people in it. Like, that's a good thing. That's progression to the sport. And I think, yeah, you've got to just sort of push yourself through those times, regardless of how long they are, if you really do enjoy the sport.
Yeah.
And I do. I love it. Like,
yeah, and me.
have a couple of good training sessions with your mates, and suddenly like, actually, this is all right. This isn't it. I
Yeah.
quite like it. I'm back in again.
Say, send the banter, and there's all kinds of banter in here.
Yeah. It's always the way in these gyms. It's just it's the community aspect, I think, makes a lot of it, doesn't it? And I know that for me, getting back into training with my mates and getting into more of a bit of a routine where we all sort of know what time we're training, we're all going to be in the gym at the same time, we're going to have a bit of a laugh together. It's not just all the focus on, you need to get this training done, you need to progress, you need to get to this next step. We've got the experience of training as well. That's the enjoyable part.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I think they're very good points to hit. So being patient and enjoying the journey and celebrating those little wins along the way. Absolutely, no, I totally agree with you. So, is there anything else that we want to do strongman related, or any little stories that you want to tell us before we move on to the next section?
No,
what other props have you got?
I did some boxing gloves, but we talked a lot about that now.
I know, some of them. We're probably not going to let you fight.
I didn't bring my fight gloves because they still had a little bit of blood on them.
Oh, God. Hardcore.
I've kept them to one side.
Absolutely. They should be in a special cabinet, be all with the trophies and everything. Yeah, amazing.
Special time in my life, that was.
Yeah.
But this is now.
100%. It's funny how you change into different stuff, isn't it? Going from boxing into Strongwoman and like having, it's almost a completely different thing, isn't it? Like a 180 in what you're doing.
It kind of is different, but the same. In a weird way, like when you wait for them bells or whistles to go. Yeah. That's the same feeling.
Yeah.
And that alive feeling. And I just need that in my life.
Yeah.
And I like competing.
100%.
But I like all of it. Like, I like being disciplined.
Yeah. Yeah. It just gives you a good focus, doesn't it? And I know when you're saying about PTSD, I imagine having those focuses is something that can pull you out of that. And
being busy.
Yeah.
Being busy all the time. Sometimes I split training sessions and do it come twice a day or 3 times just to finish one. Yeah. So it just keeps me busy.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah. Right. Let's move on then to the final part of the podcast. We'll move on and do our silly goose section.
Silly goose. It's silly goose time, where our lips get loose and our minds run free. Silly goose. It's silly goose time, where we chat a load of shit that's of absolutely no use. It's silly goose time.
So, do you have a silly goose question you'd like to bring to the table?
No, I couldn't think of one.
No, that's absolutely fine. I always usually have a few in my back pocket. So I think the first one we did, we were talking about it before the podcast, weren't we? And we did, I think, what was your theme tune, or what would be your theme tune? But you've actually got quite a lot of theme tunes because you do boxing walkouts, don't you?
Well, I think I've got different ones for different, like, for a boxing one. I would have to pick my Sweet But Psycho one because that was me in the boxing ring. Everyone's like, "You're so quiet." I'm not really. Yeah.
Not if you get to know me.
Not when the bell goes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit psycho in me, but I am a dead nice person.
Yeah. What do you think your Strongwoman theme tune would be? If you had to walk out to, say you're at a Giants live, what song would you pick for that?
Oh, it's tough.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've picked mine and it's awful. And I know that if I ever get the shot at doing Giants live, there's not a chance in hell Darren Sadler will let me play it. But it's Wobbly Duck by Boxy. And it's the and Duck walks up. And I know that they won't let me play it, but I will be playing it.
I have another one for the other things, but it kind of would go for Strongman, I think.
Yeah.
Do you remember that song? Is it Tub Thumping?
Oh, yeah.
I get knocked down because it's tough in this sport sometimes.
100%.
Lifting your arse off for a big PB but you just get back up again.
Absolutely.
And I think it would be that.
Yeah.
See, I'm not
Solid
out.
tune.
I'm not down and out till it's done.
100%. No, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Pull out the water eventually. It might take me a little while, but I will get there.
Yeah. Love that. Great theme tune. No, I love that. Well, that wasn't even my silly goose question, but I thought we might as well recap on it. But my silly goose question for you is, if you could uninvent something, so just take away an invention, it can be anything, a concept or anything, what would you like to uninvent?
Oh, let me just have a little think.
So I'll give you mine as a heads up. Mine is pyramid schemes, because they're just bad. And what I feel like is there's a lot of businesses in this day and age that are basically just a pyramid scheme. That I think if pyramid schemes weren't invented and no one like had that thought of how to create one in their head, then we just wouldn't have any of these problems. I think life would be a lot nicer. People would be a lot nicer. Businesses would be a lot nicer. I mean, I could go further into it and say that I don't think governments should be involved, but like, I think then we're going into big conspiracy theories there. We're getting into alien territory at that point, aren't we? So we'll pull it back, and I'll just go for pyramid schemes because I don't like them.
Yeah. Oh, that's a toughie.
Another one that I can think of off the top of my head: air fryers. I've never got the air fryer hype, but I
love my air fryer.
See, I think a lot of people say that, and I can't get behind it. I don't feel like if I eat something out of an air fryer, it's going to taste the same as it does out of an oven.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think air fryers, bin. I don't like them.
See, what comes to my mind a lot is mobile phones.
Oh, yes.
Because
bin, put them in the bin.
The kids I help and the mentor, they're just obsessed with their phones, but they are a good tool.
Yeah.
Maybe smartphones.
Yeah.
If they had a standard mobile so you can ring, text.
Yeah.
Because they're a good tool for that. But these smartphones and stuff and
they're terrible, aren't they? I did an episode a few months ago, it'll be now, and it's the final episode that comes out on Strongwoman Highs this year with Christy Sine, and we were talking about phones, and I said on that, if I could live without my phone, I would do it, because I hate it. I absolutely hate it, how much control it has over my life, and I recently turned on my screen time to see what it was.
Shocking. I did that the other week and it's unreal.
It's not great, is it? It doesn't make you feel better about yourself, that's for sure.
No. So I think, especially through the mentoring, the problems it causes the young ones.
Yeah, it's just, I think the biggest issue is the social media and the connection and the contact that you have with people. Like, we've never had so much connectivity in our lives.
If so much, like standard mobile, text, ring, maybe have a camera so you can film your training.
Yeah. Film training. And maybe maps as well, because I do use sat-navs quite a lot. I don't trust cars.
But not like, it's more like apps, the social media apps.
And the games and that. I always remember when iPhones first came out and I eventually got one, and I had a game on it that was keeping fish alive. It was like a fish tank game. And I spent hours on that game, and I was like, could have just got a fish, like a real life fish. Like, why have I just paid attention to these fish I have online? This is so stupid, but it's crazy how much it's changed, isn't it? But to be fair, just kept it mobile phones. That's all from
I was mentoring this chap, and he's like, "Oh, these messages." I was like, "Do you want to show me?" So let me have a look. It's like, why didn't you block them on this social media stuff? You don't need to be on there. It wasn't like it was a text message or anything.
Yeah.
It's like, this is easy. So I showed him how to block people.
Yeah.
He's like, didn't realise how to do that. So maybe more education on that would be good.
Yeah, 100%. I just think it's spending that time away from your phone. I know that I've made a conscious effort, having turned my screen time on now, seeing how bad it was. I've made a conscious effort now to keep my phone off as much as possible, because I noticed, like, I'd go up to bed on night time and I'd have been sat watching the TV or something, I'd be dinner, go upstairs to bed, and when I finish for the day, my phone goes on Do Not Disturb, I leave it on the side of the sofa, try not to look at it while I'm watching TV, because again, terrible for having multiple forms of content in front of me, and you don't need it, you just need one, focus on one thing. So I do that. I'd be not looking at my phone. I go upstairs, I start brushing my teeth instantly. phones out.
I know.
And I'm like, I don't need to look at my phone. What is so important that I need to know about it now while I'm brushing my teeth before I go to bed?
Yeah.
Nothing
It's
is
the
that
same.
important.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
I do my own editing.
It's infuriating, isn't it? And I think when you start to realise it, you're like, I'm like a bit ill with this. Like, I'm addicted to this thing that really doesn't make me feel much better. Like, it doesn't set me up for the day. I know if I start my day scrolling on Instagram or something, I don't start my day thinking, oh, I'm ready to go. Let's go. This is going to be brilliant. I think, this is shit. Like, I don't care about it. I just want to look at the rest of what everyone else is doing, not what I'm actually doing myself in real life.
That's it.
Yeah.
Smartphones. That's my answer.
Put them in the bin. Put them in the bin. Let's go back to Nokia's. We can all play Snake.
Yeah.
Those would be the days.
They were fine at the time, though.
Absolutely.
They were like dead cool.
They were great, weren't they? They were great, yeah.
Snake.
We're all going to have, by the end of next year, we're all going to have burner phones out. We're in 2026. We'll be away with iPhone. All just on our little burners. No, lovely. Well, thank you so much for this. This has been such a better episode, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank God we did this one. Thank God. So, is there anything that you'd like to plug, or where can people find you on social media, all that type of stuff to follow you along?
I can't remember what my thing is on.
That's okay. We'll tag it in the show notes below.
No, I'd probably like to say thank you to Rosie, my coach. Who's doing just nice as we are.
Yeah.
Making really good progress. And thank you to the people here, like the other teammates and stuff. They're all doing brilliant.
Yeah.
And there's some promising people coming out to this gym now, some up and coming people. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
And thanks to my Greater Boxing Club.
Hell yeah.
Who kind of saved me along my journey.
Amazing.
I don't know where I'd be if I didn't start boxing when I did.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I can't think of anything else.
No problem. That's everything's
I've used all my props, so
I've got all the props.
Them.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. It's easier to remember, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, thank you so much for being on the episode, though. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for coming over.
No problem. We're going to go and do a little bit of training now, aren't we? Do
Yeah.
a little bit of training. This episode, well, it might come out before. No, it will come out before England's for the untested. So we're going to do and practice a bit of bag throw technique and see if it works out. So if it does, you'll see it in England's, and if it doesn't, then you won't. So
I'm feeling positive for it.
We'll see. But thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye. Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Strongwoman Highs, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support the podcast, then please give us a follow on Instagram. Or if you would like, we're also on buymeacoffee.com/strongwomanhighs. This is where you can send us tips, or you can also join our membership area, which is $5 a month or £4 a month. It's the silly gosling level. We'll post out any extra content that we get on there, and hopefully a few little free giveaways of things as well. The podcast currently doesn't cost a lot to run, which is what we're trying to keep it as, but we would like to be able to cover our costs, and also once those costs are covered, any profit that is made on Strong Woman Highs will be getting saved up and put into a pot for future Strong Woman competitions that we can sponsor. So if you have a Strong Woman competition that you'd like to be sponsored, or if you want to be on the podcast, then give us a shout, send me a message on Instagram or on YouTube, anywhere else you can get us, and we'll get it sorted, because the more women that we can get on, the better. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye!